it's safe to say that the car sounds in Solar Crown are going to be pretty good, to say the least. I can't wait till they release more raw footage since in this little mini-series, this is the Audi R8 that we have in Solar Crown. I personally prefer the first generation, but can you spot anything out of the ordinary on it? No? Well, that's okay, because the big thing about this car is that it's the Audi R8 RWS, meaning it's rear-wheel drive. After doing a bit of digging, it's definitely a more interesting car than I thought it'd be. It's a quote-unquote more driver-oriented car, as it shares 60% of its parts with the R8 competing in GT4, and with a bit more power than the base R8, only 999 of them being made, and the fact it's surprisingly never been in a racing game before. I actually can't believe Solar Crown's managed to sneak this pretty unique car past what is normally an observant fan base. But now this makes me wonder, because I just realized this is sounding an awful lot like another car, and that's a nice segue to a detail that I honestly don't think many people noticed in one of the newsletters. TD Solar Crown's Finesse Supersport is a car you've probably never heard of before. It comes from a company called W Motors, and if that sounds familiar, that's probably because you know its older sister, the Light Supersport, the car that Fast and Furious movies used to jump from skyscraper to skyscraper. I'll be honest, I personally wasn't that interested in this car because, well, you know how the Middle East is with some of its stupid cars. And to be honest, this Spinner isn't exactly a looker with its VGA port up front. Why did I say that? No one in my generation knows what a VGA port is. Its only saving grace is that it has a 3.8-litre twin-turbo flat six made by Roof. That's what's powering this monstrosity. With 800 horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and only weighing 1,350 kilograms. If like me, you don't like how the car looks, at least it might be pretty decent with the performance and sound aspect. So it should be no surprise that no other game has this car, and that's because Test Drive Unlimited has always been known for its unique car features, letting you control things like the indicators, windows, and even your roof. It's crazy that modern racing games that are over a decade newer don't offer this amount of detail outside of modding. TD Solar Crown, being the new entry into the franchise, is not only adding all of those features back in, but expanding upon them. So you'll be able to control things like your hazard lights, your headlights, your windscreen wipers, be able to turn the engine on and off, and select between different drive modes as well. You know, those little dials or buttons in cars that will let you switch between comfort or sport mode. Yeah, those. Solar Crown is just casually adding that feature too. But instead of manufactured presets, you'll be able to customize what the drive modes actually do yourself, which we'll talk about in the future, sure. For now though, just remember that TD Solar Crown might just have the most realistic sounding cars in any video game. Take a listen to this offroad. And now compare that to real life. It's pretty good as far as video game standards go, but if you're not convinced already, here's Forza Horizon 5, which won a Game Award for Best Audio Design. Yeah, it kinda sounds a bit pathetic when you compare it to TD Solar Crown. As more gets revealed about the game, we'll be able to do more sound comparisons like this because there are so many really cool cars in TDUSC. For now though, now you know that TD Solar Crown's Taycan is something you won't find in another game. Don't believe me? Well, of course the Porsche Taycan has been in lots of recent games. It's an awesome EV sports car, and because it's not an awful Tesla, everyone wants in. The problem is, they've all got the wrong Taycan. This is TD's Porsche Taycan Turbo S Cross Turismo. Quite a mouthful, I know. Not only is it an estate Taycan, making it already 10 times cooler, but it's also the off-road variant, meaning it will be really fun driving down Solar Crown's mountain trails. Oh, and unlike most manufacturer-lifted vehicles, this does actually have a fair bit of suspension trouble, so it might not actually be terrible in rough terrain. With Test Drive Unlimited being developed by ex-WRC developers Kylotonn, Solar Crown's off-road physics are going to be pretty decent to say the least. So why not do it in style? Because 15 years ago, a Hong Kong came to Pagani with a vision. It really equal Pagani's art. So, Chico was born, my favorite Italian supercar by a political line. One small problem TDUSC is bringing back one of the most iconic features of the franchise, which is car dealerships. Instead of a hub, there are 14 car dealerships, with Lamborghini and Ferrari getting their own dealerships based upon the real-world locations. Inside, you can walk around these extravagant interiors and get up close to what that specific dealership has to offer. Found something you like? Great! You can now customize it on your real-world dealership, picking from the real manufacturer kit options, interior trim, and wheels. But whoa, did you already forget what the name of the game is? This is Test Drive Unlimited, so make sure you test drive the car before you spend your hard-earned money on it, because this game actually has progression. Did you seriously think about every purchase and you actually cherish and enjoy the cars instead of just driving them for about 5 or so minutes and then closing the game again? That's why I'm excited that we're looking at how realistic TDUSC's car sounds are and comparing them to real life. Today, we're looking at the C7 Corvette ZR1 from last month's trailer. Take a listen to this. And now, compare that to real life. And you know what? Just for funsies, let's compare that to Forza Horizon Fire. I think it's safe to say that the car sounds in Solar
One moment. I'll be with you momentarily.
I can't wait till they release more raw footage, since in this little mini-series, this is the Audi R8 that we have in Solar Crown. I personally prefer the first generation, but can you spot anything out of the ordinary on it? No? Well, that's okay, because the big thing about this car is that it's the Audi R8 RWS, meaning it's rear-wheel drive. After doing a bit of digging, it's definitely a more interesting car than I thought it'd be. It's a quote-unquote more driver-oriented car, as it shares 60% of its parts with the R8 competing in GT4, and with a bit more power than the base R8, only 999 of them being made, and the fact it's surprisingly never been in a racing game before. I actually can't believe Silicron's managed to sneak this pretty unique car past what is normally an observant fan base. But now this makes me wonder, because I've just realized this is sounding an awful lot like another car. And that's a nice segue to a detail that I honestly don't think many people noticed in one of the newsletters. TD Silicron's finished Supersport is a car you've probably never heard of before. It comes from my...
Alright, there we go. Everything should be working, hopefully. Hello, everyone. Thank you all for coming down so soon. I haven't even announced that I'm live on any of my social media platforms. So yeah, thank you for making it down here early. How's everyone doing today? I'll have a look in a second. I'm just going to casually say that I'm live on my Discord server, like I probably should have done 5 or so minutes ago. We live now. You know what? It's Nacon Connect. I think I deserve to be able to ping everyone. I don't often do it because I don't like annoying people, because no one likes getting in random at everyone from a server they don't interact in very often. Let's should be it. Boop. Live. There we go. Oh, I should probably... Can I just start the Discord event as well? Sick. Okay, so that's Discord done. Hey Katami, Timster, Jean, Luxio, Todd, Chanel, Eduardo. Hello, couldn't sleep properly. Understandable. You're watching from Hong Kong right now, almost 1 AM here. Understandable. So you asked what time's Nacon Connect. Nacon Connect is starting in just over an hour. So if it's almost 1 AM, it's going to start at 2. My guess is that it will probably end at 3. It's normally like an hour long, but I don't know. I like, that's just an educated guess. I have no idea. Tell you what, I'm gonna also send this on the TDUSC server. Oh, thank you DJ Spyro for removing Someone setting my stream like 4 days early. Okay.